Hi, I'm Bonnie Browning with the American Quilter Society, and here we are at AQS QuiltWeek in Grand Rapids, and I have two more winners with me, Linda Hrcka and Lisa Bongean, and they've won second place in the Quilter's Choice Bed Quilts category. What a beautiful quilt. And now I can see by looking at it that it is part cotton and part wool.
Correct.
Okay, and who did what on the quilt?
I did the machine quilting, and Lisa did the hand applique and the piecing of the quilt.
Okay, tell us about of appliquing with wool, because it's a little different than doing it with cotton, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually a lot easier. I use fusible web behind my wool applique, and then I just steam it down and stitch around. So it's really quite simple compared to needle turn, but it's what I love about it is everybody can do it now, instead of just those with fine motor skills to turn under edges.
So we don't have to do that turn under allowance.
No, we just fuse it down and stitch around it with the beautiful Valdani threads that are available now.
And so did you stitch around it by hand or
Yes,
machine?
by hand, all by hand.
But you could do it by machine too,
could.
couldn't you?
You bet.
But this one is done by hand.
Yes.
And then the quilting was done by Linda.
Yes.
Okay.
If you'll notice on the quilt, there's inspirational words written. The quilt's called Words to Live By, so there's kindness, hospitality. So each block is unique, has a different motif in it. So I quilted each block to kind of correlate with that and give the quilting a very romantic feel with the center medallion, feathers, soft feathers. Still pay homage to the traditional nature of the quilt, but put some modern touches into the quilting.
And so it's nice because you've changed up the quilting a little bit in different areas,
Yes,
haven't you?
yes. I try to make each
Yes.
block unique in its own to give it texture, movement, really just add to what a beautiful quilt that Lisa created.
Okay, now
So-
I know this isn't the first time you've won
Yes.
with this quilt, is it?
This is the first time with this quilt,
Oh, it
but our
is.
second win with AQS, we won in Paducah first place with.
But it also was a
different quilt.
wool.
Yes,
applique,
wool and
wasn't
flannel.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
So-
wool and flannel in that
Yeah,
one.
we're kind of throwing some new girls on the mix here with some wool and cotton, some traditional quilts.
Okay, so
And-
do you have a pattern for this, or is this your own design?
You bet. It is our own design, and it can be done as a block of the month. Many shops are doing it as a block of the month, so it is a commercial pattern, as well as if they want a kit for it, we can supply that for them too.
And what booth would they find that in?
We're in Primitive Gatherings booth.
All right, anything else you'd like to share about the quilt? Any
One
issues?
thing I want to share that's pretty special to me is that my oldest son dyed all the wool for this quilt. And he's no longer here with me, so it's very, very special for me.
Oh, so
I
that
just
does
wanna
make
say
it
that,
really
yeah.
special, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. So
Yes, a nice remembrance
yes,
too.
yes, and I'm so glad I have it. Because
You
I
know
remember
what?
that time, him and I, going over wools. Yes, no, this Mom, this will look really good. And I'm like, so he was pretty proud of.
And you
what
know
he came
what?
up-
Isn't that one of the special things
It
about
is.
quilting?
It
Yes.
is.
It
the
does a
memories
lot
built
to
in.
our heart.
Right, right.
It
Yes.
does.
Yep.
Well, congratulations
Thank
to
you.
both of you, and we hope we'll see many more quilt entries from the two of you.
I hope
Thank
so.
you.
All right.